going to be cool. But I think we should talk a little bit about Rocket League. Because
Rocket League?
Because that is where my bread and butter is. Call it like...
I'm going to lie to you and say that it's a bad...
That Rocket League's a bad game?
I said I'm going to lie to you and say that.
Yeah, don't even lie to me right now. Okay? This is like... We'll call this a segment. This is Caleb Talks Rocket League. This is yeah, Caleb Talks Rocket League. So we got a freaking major coming up in Rotterdam, and these are the teams that are going to be going.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I just saw you have like a miniature heart attack.
You know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm a little... So we got K Corp. EU has yet to be determined because their rankings are going to happen this weekend. We got Gen G coming in, Face Clan V1, Space Station G2, The Club, Sam, Mina, and APAC. I think personally that it doesn't matter how tough your region is. If you are feeling very confident in Rocket League and you're feeling the momentum of the game and I like to call it a rhythm of the game, like the flow, then you're going to do well at majors. And majors naturally ascend you or descend you. So everyone's picking Gen G. Everyone's picking K Corp. And I think Oxygen are going to make it. But the thing is, I think I got to pick the club. I'm picking the club on record right here to win it all. When the bracket comes out next week I'll do another Rocket Talk, and we're gonna predict who is gonna win the major. We'll have a full bracket. It'll be beautiful. But I'm picking the club. Just know I'm biased right out of the gate. Right? Last year it was Falcons and I missed. I just straight up missed. I predicted them to win the spring major, and they came second, which was devastating to me. Devastating. Now, they should have won. Realistically, it should have gone in the spring major in 2021-2022. Space Station should have beat Moist Esports. They were up. It was 2-1. They were up a goal with 9 seconds left on the clock, and then proceeded to choke. They choked a kickoff goal, right? And then proceeded to lose the game 7 overtime, which, like, if Space Station wins, like, let's talk history a bit. Like, let's say Space Station win that, and they go to the upper bracket, and then Falcons Moist. If Moist lose that, and Falcons go number 2, then I think Space Station beats Falcons. I thought they were just really tired at that point. And if Moist wins against Falcons, then they go into the finals. So then it's Space Station Moist. And I think Space Station beats Moist. I don't think they beat them really handily. I think they beat them 4-1 or 4-2. I don't think Moist has the gas to really...
Is this the championship?
So this is the spring major I'm talking about.
Okay.
I think the World Championship...
It's a championship.
Yeah, it's one of the majors. The reason why I'm really talking about majors is because we've finished our North America bracket for the split. So there's 3 regionals before a major. So now we're going to Rotterdam for this major. And I think this major is... Well, clip this if you want. NRG are my favorite team and they're not making the major. Okay? And I'm going to say this right now. They are going to make a trade. They have to. If they don't make a trade, I'm saying this on the record, I am not an NRG fan anymore. I am going to pick another team and I'm going to bandwagon on Gen G. if if NRG don't make a move, I don't know who you got to move, and I'm gonna say something crazy that no one has said. I think you trade Justin. I think you trade their star. I think you trade their star player because he there's a different aspect to the game of Rocket League that I think when you reach the professional level, it becomes a little more impactful, and that is mindset. Right? So, like, when you are losing, your ability to stay in the moment, continue rolling. But I think with Justin, he just, like, he gets scored on, and he's like, oh, this game is chalked. And then just, like, completely checks out of the game. You know? And I might be wrong, but even then, circumstances, your Wi-Fi hasn't been working. I don't care if you're getting DDoSed or not, right? I mean, why do people just want to DDoS you? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So, like, your team environment is just not the greatest. And before the season started, I said you should trade Garrett G. I said Garrett G's the problem. He is rushing a lot of challenges. So, like, when cars coming in and you have another car and the ball's in the middle, he is trying to predict, so he's jumping high and they're going low. So they're winning the ball every time. And of course, I don't know anything, but that's just what I've seen from a third-person perspective.
As the fourth person perspective, I'm voting that Moist is going to take it just for their name alone.
You think Moist Esports is going to win the first major?
I'm going
of the
full.
season?
I'm going full Markiplier. I'm going full Markiplier because he did this on the Go My Favorite Sports Team podcast, where he didn't know what he was talking about with certain sports, and he picked teams and he won. So I'm going to do the same.
Well, I mean,
I have no
Moist
idea what you're talking about.
Esports is not a bad pick. They're not a bad pick at all. I mean,
I just like the name.
of course you do, because it's Moist Critical. I mean, Moist Critical.
Oh, is it? Is it
That's-
critical?
That's his esports team.
Is it? Is it Charlie?
It's Charlie. Yep.
It's Charlie.
Yeah, he's a really great org. Like I've only heard great things, so no hate to him at all. I mean, apparently he's doing a really bang up job. Pick some great players. Now, I would say Astral was a bit of a tough. It's just a tough situation. Like, I think you would have rather had more of a supporting defense than like a full 3-man first man, which I don't think you're playing right now. I think you're mostly playing like Joyo at the 2. You're hoping Astral at the 1, maybe Rise at the 3, or like you just have 2 second man. So like you have Astral at the 1 and Joyo and Rise at the 2. It's not a bad line. I don't know. It's a little tough.
I'm going to pretend
Not a
that
traditional team.
I'm going to pretend that you're talking about it like football.
It's
not American football.
Yeah, it's a lot like soccer.
Football.
Sure. Listen, we're in Canada, okay? It's called soccer.
Yeah.
It's not called
football.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
You use your foot on the ball. Football.
Okay. Skate puck then.
I
like skate puck.